What's up, Darman fam? Oh yeah, I just ranted about copyright infringement because I was just on live. No, no way, bruh. They changed the title again? Okay, it was originally titled this, and then they changed it. Do I have it on stream? See my mic, so I guess I gotta. Wait, no, it was from the video I recorded yesterday. I literally have proof that they're changing their titles. Is it this? Live, and or not do both. I just accidentally doxed myself. My just dropped. Wait, that was too early. Okay, was it this chess video? Can you see it? You give me $0 right now. Okay, that's when it was originally launched. When it was originally, when it was originally launched, it was called. You give me $0. It was originally called Family Kicked Off Plane for Fighting, but it was changed. It had to have been in a. Was it yesterday's live stream? Test. Guess I gotta go to Twitch. Ooh, let me see if my Discord did the thingy. Okay. You see, what was my thing? No, it had to be yesterday's live stream. Was it near the end? 5 p.m. for me, though. Well, yeah, 17:07. Okay, if I go to this chess thing and I look at the background, I do not see a YouTube open. Oh, wait, did I win this game? I'm curious now. Oh, yeah, I just flagged him, didn't I? And I won. Yeah, I just flagged him. Okay, back. No, I had to bet in the interlude. Between crab game. It had to have been in that interlude. That was pretty stupid. They changed their title. And I love it. Oh crap. I gotta move. I can't be thinking about these moves. I just gotta move. Oh crap. Fork. Here! Is there a YouTube video here? Oh hey, someone go first. That's nice. Me last. It's literally Bobby Fischer. Your name's not Bobby Fischer. Your name is Fisher Player. Oi, get back to the crab game. Okay. I was waiting because I died, bro. Wait. Do you see what I see? Did you see what I see? When I alt-tabbed, I saw a YouTube tab open, and it was an orange peanut video. This is a very... Sorry for... Is this... Do I need to re-record this? We have a 5-minute intro to a Darman video, bruh. That... They changed the title. This is... Darman changed their title. And I thought I called it out, too. I thought I called it out when I saw that they changed it. Oh, I won.
You shit. You're trash.
I'm gonna barely win this game.
You're not gonna win shit. Yeah.
Oh. I won. Let's go. I saw the tab, but I cannot see. I only saw the queue. I don't know. I could have swore. Wait. If a YouTube video's title has been changed. I don't know. This is very sketchy. I could have swore that I saw the title. I don't remember what it was changed to, but I remember that this and that didn't match up. I'm pretty sure it was this morning. Yes! That's what it was. It was surviving the world's worst vacation. They did change it. It took me 5 minutes. Okay, now we can watch Starman. Sorry for that incredibly long intro. 7 minutes of me. Yes, okay. That's a very old camera. What is that? A 1980s Polaroid? Polaroid? I know my freaking cameras! No, there ain't no way. Bro be living in the 1980s.
Get that thing out of my face!
Can't that cause eye damage? I'm pretty sure the flash of the camera... I didn't see a flash. Oh, now I did. Now I saw the flash. But the flash can actually cause serious eye damage because of the sensitivity to light.
Get that thing out of my face!
Oh, full screening.
For Pete's sake, would you please show some class and put your sandals on?
So I've never personally had to experience with feet, like, on my seat. I have a feeling that most Americans haven't had to deal with that, but, wait a second. Am I tripping out? Surviving the world's worst vacation. Go back. Family kicked off airplane for tiny. This is where the title is. The title. So do you think the title would be the same for the video? What the? What the? What's the newest comment? Oh wow, she's back. I'm not tripping out, guys, right? I'm not tripping out. Okay.
There. They're just feet, Jack. Everybody has them.
That editing is... That editing
Show some class
gives you the
and
ick.
put your sandals on.
The way that they did that made me think that she and them were next to each other and she was talking behind.
Nobody wants to see your toe.
Yeah, no one wants to see her toes.
Excuse me, ma'am, but I'm gonna have to ask you to put your feet down and your sandals back on.
I'm enjoying my vacation.
Um, I'm pretty sure it's a not very common phrase, but isn't there like a phrase that like the vacation doesn't start until you're there or something like that? Anyway, it's not really important, but yeah, the vacation hasn't really started yet. I mean, you're on a plane. I mean, I guess it looks somewhat high class. I bet you they'll give you some high class pretzels, but yeah. Actually, they probably don't give out food because it's probably not that long up. I shouldn't assume, but most flights are only like 1-2 hours. Actually, no, they usually give you snacks. They don't give you meals. The only time I've ever had a meal on a plane, I had twice, was during the 13-hour flight from the UK to. Wait, no, that's not right. Was it 13? Oh no, it's the time zone difference. So it says it's 13, but it's really only like 7, I think. And that we got a meal. It was like some TV dinner or whatever. That's the only time I've ever gotten a meal. I got it twice technically because there and the way back. That's the only time was on my way to the UK because, oh boy, we departed at I think like 6 p.m. So it was around like, no wait, no, it wasn't 6 p.m. No, it was like 8 p.m. Because around halfway through the flight, it was around 12 a.m. It was like about halfway. Don't worry, y'all. I entertained myself. I listened to. That was the first time I listened to NWA Straight Outta Compton. That flight was the first time I listened to the whole album, and that was an amazing album. I think I also listened to someone else. I think after that I just listened to a random. I rode Virgin Airlines, so they had a lot of music on the plane that you could listen to because we had a computer screen in front of us. And yeah, I listened to a lot of music. Anyways, that's enough yapping.
The last time I checked, I paid for this 4 square feet of space.
That's like saying, "Oh yes, I paid for my child to be at school. I can do whatever I want." Just because you pay for something doesn't mean you don't have to follow rules and regulations. You're not you know there's like a whole plane of people around you. Also, that's just a health risk. Because like if you have athlete's foot, like uh-oh. Or if you have what's the other thing? What's the other thing for hands and foot? Quarantine at school here. Wait, hold on. I gotta make sure I'm not doxing myself. Thank you, Pi. Still not doxing myself. I'm going to be very careful this time. Hands and foot. What is it? A disease? Quentin at school here. Yes, it's It's hand, foot, and mouth disease. Yeah, if you have hand, foot, and mouth disease, like you might give it to a lot of people on the plane, or even if you give it to one or two, that's bad. That's like saying, oh yeah, I paid for this restaurant. I can put food poisoning in all of my food because I paid for the restaurant and for the food. No, you still have to follow rules and regulations, and they're usually there for a reason.
I can't believe we're going on vacation. Imagine all the memories we're gonna.
I don't know a lot about pageants, but clearly you're pretty good at them.
With the wrist. No, she's probably actually a pageant girl, though. Wouldn't doubt it.
You can follow yourself if you want, Jake.
Is this a flashback? We just got dropped in the middle of. Is it a flashback or a flash forward? Or just in her. Is this just a dream? Like, do we not get any context for this? Like, Darman's not the kind of person to put, like, oh, yeah, meanwhile, yeah.
How soon might you be into a movie for the three of us?
We have Moonlight to finish.
Yeah, but Kennedy's only available for limited time.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of recording a video. I should have put my sign on.
You should have, yeah.
Yeah. 45 minutes. Anyways. Okay, so this is either a flashback or a dream sequence. This isn't a flash forward. Not like I thought that Darman would do a flash forward, by the way. Sorry for that interruption, but it's okay. I'm actually doing somewhat well today. I'm doing somewhat well reacting here. Giving a little bit of insight.
That way we can meet up while we're both in Cancun.
Sure, that doesn't sound.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I must have dropped my phone over here.
I got it.
How the... Nah, bruh. Watch this in slow mode. Watch this in slow mode. I mean, obviously they weren't paying attention. They were talking, but...
Doesn't sound.
Bro threw her phone. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Okay.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I must.
That's sick. I always want to learn how to board.
Yeah. Maybe I can teach you sometime.
Oh yeah, no, she's definitely flirting, bruh. Like, at least make it not that obvious. Like, you know there's a girl who, I assume, has some feelings for him. Based on the conversation. Are they not dating? I feel like, I don't know. This is a weird conversation. This is an extremely weird conversation. I don't even know what this middle scene is. What does this scene have to do with anything?
Cancun.
Sure, that doesn't sound.
That way we can meet up while we're both in Cancun.
That way we can meet up while we're both in Cancun. Were you not going together? Were you just coincidentally sat next to each other and just had a conversation? The way that he says that is actually not the way that he. The way that she says that is actually crazy. There's also another thing I was gonna say. Oh yeah, Quentin. I have like Quentin questions. What's my equivalent for like stories? Quentin queries? Stories synonyms. Nah, I'm sorry to interrupt. I've already had like 2 interruptions. Like how many more? Shush. How many more interruptions can I have? The opposite of a story is the truth. A story can be true. I'm looking for something with a Q. Quentin's sequel. Okay, not important. I was just trying to think. Anyways, Quentin's stories here. When I was going to South Carolina so that I could go to Boston, so that I could go to the UK.
Sure.
Oh, my bad. Did not mean to press that. I'm gonna actually skip ahead so I don't forget to do that. There was this. I was on the plane and we were going to. Oh wait. No. It was when I was going back to 505. No. Going back to where I live. That I had Wait, no. It was when I was going to. No, it was when I was going to. Yeah, no, it was. Bruh. It was when I was going to the South Carolina so that I could go to Boston so I could go to UK. Wait, no, maybe it was it New York or UK? I think it was UK. I think it was Boston and then UK, and then on the way back it was New York. Yes, it was, because I saw the Statue of Liberty when I was when we were going back to the UK. I think I went to Kennedy Airport. I think I went through Kennedy Airport, but I had a minis cookie, and they're like these cookies. I think they're Asian. I think they're called like mint. I'm actually curious now. I'm pretty sure they're like Asian. Oh, maybe they aren't. I thought they were. I could have swore they were. Country? India! They're Indian. Oh, wait, that means they are Asian. Oh, I was correct. They are Asian. Anyways, I said this like 35-year-old man, he was like just reading a book right, and saying, hey, do you want to try an Asian cookie, just randomly, because there's like 6 in a package. Like, sure, and I gave him one, and he likes it. That's how you make friends, y'all. You just give them food. Anyways, yeah, that took incredibly. I'm spending a lot of time just yapping, and I don't know. I'm adding some insight, but I'm also just yapping a lot. So yeah.
Maybe I.
Yeah, yeah. Well, exactly like she says it.
3 deadlines. 3! Now my team has been bending over backwards trying to keep this afloat while yours just...
There's a bathroom. Though to be fair, I don't know. I can't see the seat. I can't see if the seatbelt sign is on or off. I also don't see the plane moving at all. And the window is just white. I don't know if we're supposed to be in a bunch of clouds or if they just did a horrible job and didn't just like edit in a background for the plane, because fun fact, usually you can like see outside, especially when you can tell, if you look at my cursor, you can tell that the window's open, which a window's usually open to see stuff, but I can't tell if the seatbelt sign is on, probably saying the plane isn't moving or it doesn't look like it. So you could go to the bathroom, but like, I mean,
Now my team has been...
it's not. Oh, yeah, it's not the right place to have a very loud conversation when you're yelling at someone. A plane's not the best place for that. Fun fact, y'all, I didn't have to deal with any babies crying. I was lucky, though. To be fair, I did listen to music like almost all the time when I was on a plane.
But Daniel, can't you see I'm in the middle of something?
Can't you see that? That's a great line. Yeah, so are we. A middle of a freaking plane.
Who are we? It's called a vacation. Do you need to do this right
This
now?
isn't rocket science. Fix the invoice, adjust the timeline, and get me a revised plan by the end of the...
Maybe just let your laptop cool down a little bit, along with your temper.
You didn't have a problem with my temper when I was paying for this vacation.
She's got a point there. She got a point there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fasten seatbelt sign has been turned on due to expected...
It was off! It was off! It was off! What did I say? Though, it sounds like they're really... There's nothing! There's absolutely nothing! What was their budget? How much did this plane cost to rent, bruh? And they couldn't even... They were like, oh, should we use a bag? I mean, obviously, I don't expect them to actually fly a plane. That's just a big risk, because, what happens if they crash? And also, it might be harder to film while a plane's in the air. But I would have at least expected them to put, like a green tarp or whatever, so that they could green screen a background. Nah, they legit just put a white thing and they're like, oh yeah, that's good. So they just said that they turned it on, which means it was off, which means she could have went to the bathroom. But instead, yeah, not. Also, no one has their seatbelt.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened at all times and put away any electronic devices.
She doesn't have a seatbelt. She doesn't have a seatbelt. You don't have... Oh, actually, no. She actually might have a seatbelt.
There better not be any alcohol in there. It's hardly even 10 a.m. So what?
You can't bring alcohol on a plane, ma'am. You can't bring Jack Crab for liquids on a plane. You can't bring a water bottle on a plane. How did they not confiscate the flask? What TSA is this? You can't even bring peanut butter on a plane, let alone a flask. TSA must have been awfully fast that day, and awfully fast because they were apparently not paying attention to what people had. I feel like the first thing a TSA person would do is check the flask to see if there's liquid and say, sorry, you can't bring a liquid. You know how you test if there's liquid? You open it and you shake it on the ground. If stuff comes out, there was liquid in it.
We're on vacation. Well, firstly, you're not allowed to bring your own alcohol.
You're not allowed to bring your own drink. You can't bring your own drink, let alone alcohol.
On a plane. And secondly, if you are drunk when we arrive, you will not be able to properly participate in our itinerary.
Oh, wait, is she
And
going to explain?
thirdly-
No, she's not going to explain what an itinerary is. Bro, you know your audience is like 8-year-olds. How could you not say what an itinerary? Oh, it's a... Bro, why didn't you just say our, like, vacation? Bro had to be nerdy.
Maybe we can go for a walk on the beach.
Bro just had a heart attack.
I love sunsets.
That's a
Why are the... What is he doing? Oh, I'm only gonna be able to record part 1 today. I'm not gonna be able to record part 2. I'm sorry, y'all. When that 10-minute hits, I'm gonna just, yeah. This one's gonna be like an hour long. I already feel it. I'm adding some insight, honestly.
sounds like fun.
I wasn't asking for a tag along.
You know what? I am really good at beach volleyball. If you ever need an extra player, I'd be so happy.
Did you hear the part where she said, we don't need any tag-alongs? Also, I'm pretty sure that's assault.
Hey, give that back! Make me! Okay, fine, stop!
That's assault, and that was theft. Both of them should be kicked off the plane, except obviously they're in the air. Well, we're supposed to think they're in the air. I don't think they're in the air because they said we're expecting turbulence. No turbulence whatsoever yet. Maybe there is. Who knows? Don't see any in the future. What? What? Yeah, no, there was no turbulence, y'all. Which I feel like that's an important thing. So obviously both of them can't be kicked off the plane, unless they just you know, throw them out of the plane.
Down for 1 second. Stop it, Daniel. This is how we pay the bills.
Not ever.
Did you hear the part where they said no electronic? They literally just said put the electronics away. Also, he doesn't even have a seatbelt on. So why is he telling him what to do when he can't even listen to the... It's okay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Everyone enjoys being a floater who's all sparkle and no
I just realized there's 3 arguments going on at the same time. That's actually crazy.
substance. What's wrong with you?
Excuse me, but I'm gonna have to ask. Stop!
Let's watch this in slow mode again. 2 nosebleeds is crazy. Let's watch this. Did she get kicked or not? I'm doubting so. Or at least does it look like. Obviously she didn't get kicked. But does it at least not kicked, hit? Does it at least look like she got hit? Because Darman has a history of No. 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 Look closer. He just lifted it up. It doesn't even look like he hit her. No, so the answer's no. Answer's no, it does not look like she got hit.
Stop!
How did he get hit?
But I'm gonna have to ask. Stop!
That, okay. That was a little better. That was a little better. Yeah, no, that's not. Okay. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the snow inside's delightful. Since we gotta go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Doesn't show signs of stopping. Yeah. I messed up on that one vocal part, but that's okay. People make mistakes. Is he getting a flashback? I kinda like that editing, not gonna lie to you. That was actually pretty sick. Of the flashing back and forth and then just flashing.
No one will ever adopt you if you act like this.
Bro just casually gave us the plot twist of the century. Nah, obviously it's not the plot twist of the century. It's the plot twist of the day for me. Plot twist of the day. That's insane.
How bad is it? Is it a lot? Is it bad? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Looks like Mikey, but it also doesn't look like Mikey. Does everyone just cancel out everyone because everyone is fighting and no one gets in trouble? Is that what's gonna happen? It's the Polaroid camera.
I can't believe we caused an emergency landing.
Oh, they caused an emergency landing. Oh, I mean, I guess that works. I guess that explains it. I was like, nah, bruh. There's no way they landed in 1 minute, and they didn't discuss, like, you know, any of the issues I mentioned. But, okay. They caused an emergency landing.
Puts us entirely off course. I have no idea what we're going to do.
It's just an adventure, right? We're all gonna look back on this day
And laugh at how Miss Pageant Queen over here was so desperate for attention, she made a guy's nose bleed.
You caused the guy's nosebleed. Indirectly. She indirectly caused a nosebleed. Just indirectly, not directly, because she was fighting with the one girl, and that girl hit the guy in the nose.
Wouldn't have happened if you never took my hat.
If you could just keep your eye on our kids for once and not always have your face in your phone.
No,
Guess what?
actually, I
I'm
know.
on my
It
phone
works.
because I'm trying to earn a living to pay our
Say she is.
You work and work. I don't want to hear There's always something.
That kid's adorable. I love that kid. This kid's amazing.
I'm gonna go try to solve.
Oh, all right, guys, come on, Georgie.
Oh, no.
His name's Georgie.
How can I help you?
Do you have any flights with 7 seats available headed to Cancun that's on the same airline, please?
We do, but
You're banned. You're on the no-fly list.
not for you.
Oh, what did I say? I called it.
This airline has banned 6 of your 7 passengers, unfortunately.
Who's the one not... Oh, Georgie.
He's welcome to fly if he wants.
Georgie the best, for real, for real. Everyone type in, we love Georgie in the comments. Actually, yeah. Do it in the comments of my video, because I can't do that yet. I'm commenting it on Darman.
It's okay. We could stay here. Family time isn't about where we go or what we do. It's about being together, right?
Georgie, you're gonna save the world. You're gonna save humanity by saying that. Of course, after that flashback, even though we saw like 6 seconds, you can see what that's amazing. Like as much. Is that even the right word? That's not how you spell that. Yes, as much as I give flack to Darman, it's a skill to be able to show like 5, even less than that, of a flashback of a character and be able to understand where they're coming from in their character. Like you can understand just by that one scene, and she said no one's gonna adopt you if you act like this. Just knowing that just makes him a great character. And that is something that, like, as much as I give Darman 5 for that, that is amazing. That is an amazing skill to be able to make it so you can emphasize with a character based on 5 seconds of a flashback, which is insane. To be fair, I'm pretty sure, didn't Lost do that? I think Lost did that. With, well, Jack might be an example because we saw the funeral. But I'm specifically thinking of Charlie. Rest in peace, Charlie. He was an amazing character. Sorry if I just spoiled Lost for you. You probably weren't gonna watch it anyways. It was like 20 years ago.
Of course.
Not like I'm 20.
Do you want to pay for the new flights?
That's what I thought.
What the?
Hey, looking at me. No, he said hi to me first.
This is wrong. I just said, I just complimented him. They're fighting over a boy, and one of them is like, wait, no, they might be sisters. Wait. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. Of course they're sisters. Oh, crap. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, we didn't know they were sisters before when we saw her talking to him. Oh, she was flirting with him because the sister was flirting with him. And that's why she said she didn't want tag. It's making sentence. It's making sentence. That's not a very good sentence. Oh, it's making sense now. All I had to know was that she was the sister, and that would have made so much more sense because it was so confused. I was like, well, why would she come along with them anyways, and why do they not know each other?
Hey, looking at me. No, he said hi to me first. He was
That
literally
makes
about to speak.
sense.
No.
Lucy and Mindy, I don't think either one of you are his type.
Georgie, my man, Georgie.
Excuse?
What is that?
Wait, did I say George or Georgie?
Do you have any idea how much time I spent on this?
More time than you
Yeah, we should watch the whole video in 2 times speed.
spent picking that horrendous outfit.
Says you. You look like a hippie gone wrong. You look like a hippie, but 10 times worse, and you're calling her outfit trash.
Grandma Jackie, it's okay. I can digitize all that for you.
And if you acted like
Says the one with a Polaroid camera. Oh, I'm so good at technology. I can digitalize it. You're using a Polaroid camera. You couldn't digitize the camera?
a real mother and you helped with the parenting, then none of this would have ever happened.
And if you acted like a real man and
You know,
stepped
it's
up to
really
the plate
hard
a little
looking
bit-
for a job lately. I'm just looking for a little bit of help. That's it.
Is there anything I could do?
Not now, Georgie.
Georgie, you're amazing. Once again, we need we love Georgie in the comments.
A little bit of help? Really? What do you think that I'm doing all day long?
I never wanted to foster some.
Wow, that must be the best family photo that he has, and that's sad.
Kids nobody wanted. The money ain't worth it.
Oh, I thought that the parents there were saying that. Bro, this is your best character development ever. Bro actually cooked on this one, even though like there was some. Oh, I forgot bingo, y'all. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna give you a legal activity if you do want to play right now. I just opened mine. Legal activity, I'd say for assault and also theft. I don't think I question age necessarily. I question relationship status. Oh, good comeback. Wait, was there a good comeback? I think there was. Oh, we did just get dropped in the middle of a conversation. We got a flashback, yeah, definitely. No respect for children. Has it in front. Yapping, so you see. We're not gonna get so you see. I'm just gonna call it. We're not gonna get so you see. That's okay. Actually, yeah, it's too late to play DHAR, man. Bingo. Sorry, that's what I meant. This video isn't the right one to play DHAR Bingo with.
Well, it's not like I'm happy. I wanted to foster a girl, and now we're stuck with that boy.
That is.
It's all your fault.
I told you so. You should have packed your suitcase like mine.
It's okay. I can help you repack it now.
No, it's not okay. She is completely disorganized, and she needs help from a child.
Okay, thank you.
You know, a lot of elderly people need help from children, right? Or just need help from people in general. Like, do you know, like, some elderly people have trouble walking. Matter of fact, my grandma sometimes has trouble getting up from the chair, and sometimes I help her. What kind of snarky response is that? That was not needed. You're elderly too. I'm sure you need help from him sometimes getting up from the wheelchair. Not wheelchair. Getting up from a chair. Or helping you walk. And if not, then you're just special.
I called the other airlines, and there are no flights to Cancun. They're all booked up for spring break. And there are no flights back to LA for 7 people for the next week. So you're...
Where's Cancun? Mexico. Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Your best bet is to drive back.
With what car?
Drive back to LA. All the way from Arizona.
Why wouldn't you... They're in Arizona. Come on. That has to be, like, close. Why would they drive back to LA and not to Mexico? If they're going to drive, why not just drive to Mexico? It's closer to Mexico than it is to LA. Oh, actually, maybe not. Maybe it's around the same distance. Maybe a little more. But it would be... Yeah, no.
Did you guys hear that?
No, they're too busy arguing. Why weren't they silent?
Did you guys
That's
hear?
unrealistic. They just suddenly started arguing when she finished talking. That's not very realistic, Darby. Let's play ice.
Great idea, Georgie. I spy a stuck-up old bag.
It's the one you have.
I spy a grown woman with an IQ of less than the average 5th grader who can't even pack her own bag right.
Can you slow down? I get a headache when I read in the car.
What? What? Were these two statements supposed to... Were those two statements supposed to be related?
Slow down. I get a headache when I read in the car.
What is... If you get a headache reading in the car, what would the speed of the car have to do with it? You didn't say, oh, I get a headache when I read in the car, and the car's going fast. You just said you get a headache when you read in the car. Then don't read in the car. What does slowing down have to do with anything? Those two statements seem unrelated.
Maybe you shouldn't read in the car.
That's nice! Wait, did he say then?
Maybe you shouldn't read in the car.
Yeah, my man. What? What the? Me? Are you a Canadian or something? Who's saying that?
In the car.
Who was supposed to be saying that? It's not any of the females in the car. That's a low-pitched voice.
I get a headache when I...
Okay, I'm gonna... Nah, what is this, bro? Oh, this is comedian, not Canadian. Who is supposed to be saying that? Because that's way too low pitched to be her. Or the elderly lady. It's not the mom. I don't think it's any of the girls, as a matter of fact. And it's not the guy who's driving. We just saw him. And apparently it was important enough for the captions to read it. It's not like it's automatic captions. Someone had to spend the time to make these captions. That's not comedian, by the way, y'all. That's not comedian. Don't mean to be that guy, but that says gamer or something. And it was apparently important enough to put in the captions. I'm so confused. What does the "what are you, a comedian" or something have to do with anything? Actually, this probably isn't going to do anything. Or something, Darman. Probably not going to end up with something. I don't know. Best Google AI of the of the year. Darman is an American entrepreneur, film producer, YouTuber, and influencer, not primarily known as a comedian. Well, I'd say he's that, and say he's that, and that. Not sure about that, though. Not certain about that. Darminder MANN is known for his work as an entrepreneur. Yeah, okay. You can find videos on his channel, such as Star Slaps Hosts Award Show Part 1 or Dr. Shames High School Dropout Part 7. I wonder about what Part 7 is so special. Is that like his most viewed video? What is his most viewed video? I'm pretty sure it's that autistic. I'm pretty sure it's the autistic video one. I'm pretty sure. What did I say, y'all? What did I say? I'm that good, y'all. I'm not, like, obsessed or anything. It was like this, like, 2 or 3 years ago. Bruh, I just opened that notification.
Daniel. Okay, Daniel, maybe we should move the car. Yeah, this whole
I don't even notice what happened. I can't see any difference. I don't see anything that looks different.
Yeah, this whole vacation maybe we're well, not much of a vacation for me.
Poor Georgie.
Oh, I told you to drive more slowly.
Yeah, well, like, you have a bunch of kids arguing in the back. I just called half the people in the car a kid. You got, like, a bunch of people in the back, like, arguing. Like, what is he supposed to do? It's hard for him to pay attention.
Will you stop with the pictures already?
Well, since you began
Stop
drinking
bullying.
at 10 o'clock in the
Just
morning.
gonna go back to that. You
Is your
can't let it
hangover
go.
over
You
yet?
can't let it go. It just needs to be one of those days.
I told you to slow down. I get it. This whole thing has been a disaster.
I feel bad for Georgie so much. I've never felt more bad for a character than Georgie in all of the DMU, Darman, DMCU, look, like MCU, DMCU, the Darman Cinematic Universe. Never felt more bad for a character.
He's still trying to make the best of this whole thing.
He just don't listen. I said
I never listened.
keep your eyes on the road.
And I never thought a character who looked so much like Mikey would actually make me feel bad for them.
You know,
He doesn't look so much like it, but he has the blonde hair. Like,
Just inside, not outside.
sorry, what? What was that word?
Just one of those people. Just inside, not outside.
Oh, inside. That's not what I heard originally.
So, here's the plan.
We're just getting more and more snippets. I gotta make a part 2 on this.
We're gonna stay here
For
and
Georgie's
wait with
sake.
the car until it's done.
Because of copyright infringement, I can't do the whole video. Sorry, for fair use purposes, I can't do the whole video.
And in the meantime, we're gonna send you with Grandma Jackie and Aunt
I can't do the whole video in one video. I gotta do it in multiple parts.
Coochie to the diner down.
By the way, if you're watching right now, you are an absolute legend. For the 7-minute intro I did at the beginning, and for all the yapping I've done, you are an actual legend for watching this far.
The street, okay?
If you did.
There better be some.
If you just skipped ahead, then you suck. Bro, there's no way you're about to say that. There actually ain't no way.
Boys there.
I can't believe you ordered all this junk for the table.
Also, why do you care if there's cute boys or not? Not like anything's gonna happen with you and your mom near you. And your dad and your two grandmas. Yeah.
Eating something nutritious like
salad.
Salad? It's
what? I said that like 2 seconds before she says that.
Diner, Jack. These are the
Her name's Jack. Wasn't her name in one of the other scenes not Jack? Oh wait, no, never mind. No.
nutrients they offer.
They didn't change the name. The Polaroid camera matches the aesthetic so much. By the way, I'm guessing that I'm not gonna find out in this video. I'm guessing the Polaroid camera was like a gift that he got when he was a kid, and that's why he still has it. Or it was like the first gift he got from his new family. Bro, we have 10 seconds. We gotta make this worthwhile. What do you have to present to me in these next 8 seconds, Darman? That's so good.
You know, I got invited to join the varsity team this year.
Haha.
I'm the only girl in my grade to even get an invite. Look at
Yeah, but you didn't get it.
my face. Does it look like I care?
Perfect ending. She wasn't specifically talking to you. Also, I don't want to look at your face longer than I have to for this video. No offense. No offense, but you look like that one person from Shrek. So, yeah, yeah. Also, what was the other thing? Yeah, you got invited, but you didn't make it. You got invited, but just because you got invited doesn't mean you're going to make it. I applied for uni. Doesn't mean I'm going to make it. I have a 33.33% chance. Maybe a little higher chance because I had a creative video or whatever. It was an optional. It was optional, and you could decide to enter in a video that like represents you creatively. Sorry.
My face to my friends.
Oh no! It's okay. It's okay, y'all. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video when I make it. I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to record it now. Probably going to record it tomorrow or later today. So, yeah. Bye. Thank you all for watching. Why are you still here? Click off this video to the second part, or watch one of my other Darman videos. I don't know. Watch something on my channel, okay? Nerd. By the way, I don't mean that as an insult. People call me a nerd all the time. I'm just joking. I'm just joshing around, bro. Don't unsubscribe from me like that. You don't want to know what happened to the last person who did that. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know who unsubbed, but yeah.